Good morning, epic peeps. How are you? My name is Samantha, and today is Tuesday, June 16th. Welcome to Epic Interviews. Epic is empowering people, inspiring community. And Epic has several platforms, including a beautiful print publication, Facebook, interviews, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. So Epic is here to make an impact. Again, my name is Samantha, and I am the co publisher and co creator of this beautiful mission. Without Lisa, the other half of Epic, none of this would be possible. So please let Lisa know that you're here with us by leaving a comment. Let us know that you can hear me, you can see me. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you today? It is absolutely gorgeous here in Connecticut. So, scale of 1 to 10, how are you? I hope that you're very close, if not a 10. And my intent is that you will be closer to a 10 after this conversation we're going to have with Toby from the Center for Higher Living. I'm going to bring Toby on in a few minutes, but before I do, I just want to again thank you all for supporting the mission of Epic through viewing our channels, viewing our interviews, reading our publication online and in print. Of course, thank you all to our advertisers that make it possible for this mission to continue and for us to make an impact in our community, bringing together through collaboration, caring, and communicating, right? So, good morning, good morning. I want to just tell you a few things before I bring Toby on. This week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, starting today, actually, after Toby, we will not be live for Epic interviews. We will be going silent. And the reason we're going silent is so we can come back louder and more driven. I'm going to be participating in a 3-day virtual event with one of the top coaches in America, in the world, I think. So I'm going in deep. I'm going into the Driven Inc. platform with Suzanne Evans. I'm so excited. The reason that I'm doing this, is so that when I reemerge on Monday and going forward, I have more tools in my toolbox to help you as business owners, as community members, as visionary leaders. Lisa and I want to be the supportive, um, just be the supportive, loving, caring energy that empowers and inspires each one of you. So we're going in for 3 days of some kick ass Suzanne Evans, and I will come back with many, many hell yes. All right. And I'll explain what this little paddle means on Monday. Hell yeah. So again, we're going quiet, but we're not quiet today because today we have a excellent guest. His name is Toby Henst. He's going to be representing the Center for Higher Living in Kensington. I have just met Toby. I've been at the center with Chip Downer, the owner, many times. I've taken classes with Chip. I'm looking forward to going back into the center as they begin to reopen. But just in the short time, 20 minutes of talking to Toby before the broadcast, I can tell you that he comes from an energy of balance, of strength, yet a softness. And we had mentioned, we were talking, and the word trust came up. And we pulled an angel card, right? And we got trust in nature. So it just solidified the energy that this beautiful light worker, visionary leader brings. He's a qigong instructor. He's a licensed massage therapist, and he's going onward and upward through schooling. I'm going to let him tell you about what he's working on to bring to our community. So please, as I bring Toby forward, show him some epic love. Yay. We got it. Your camera is working perfect. This is what it's about, right? Is just
Yeah.
knowing that our mission is stronger when we come together. whether it's virtually or in person, we got this. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
We had talked earlier about, your license, your massage therapy, that journey into, you being the co-manager of the center with Chip Donor. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself so our community knows who you are and how you've evolved to this moment?
Yeah, absolutely. I grew up in Cheshire, and I know that Lisa's over there.
Yep.
And I went to Connecticut Center for Massage Therapy, graduated in 2014, and I immediately went back to work at the center at the center as an assistant teacher. And Chip was actually my TA when I was in school, and then I became his TA, and then he left, and then I became an instructor there. And I just found a very big passion for teaching massage therapy because I think there was something so simple in massage therapy, but just something so grand about it. Like it
Mhm.
affects the mind, it affects the body, it affects the spirit, it affects the heart. Those are the four things that we need to keep in balance. Mind, body, spirit, and the heart. So what started off as something, just a step in the right direction for me, turned out to be a greater realization of what caring for somebody really is, and just the simplicity of putting your hands on somebody. And that really helped me along. It helped me along in my healing process, healing myself and helping to heal others. Um, and so I taught for a few years. I'm back in school now at Tunxis, and I'm working towards my chiropractic degree. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be a lot of hard work, but I'm driven right now. I'm more focused than I've ever been. So, and the point is to affect more lives with the time that I have here. You know,
Mhm.
I love I love hour sessions. I love 90-minute sessions even more. But if I could see 5 people in 90 minutes and affect 5 lives, this is nothing against the one person, the 90, then that's what I want to do. I want to be able to help. I want to be able to help guide and help further and help strengthen
Mhm.
um, as many people as I can in this lifetime. And
Mhm. That's beautiful. You're here to make an impact. You're here to
oh
make an
yes,
impact. You know,
I'm gonna change the world somehow.
Yeah. Oh, you are right now, and what a blessing that you're here. We want to thank you for being here and sharing your story and sharing your drive and your destiny of a chiropractor. There's no doubt that is going to happen, and I cannot wait to follow your journey along. Um, and to have Chip,
Yeah.
I met Chip through the Epic platform. I believe I was calling him to see if he wanted to buy some advertising, and we immediately connected. And it was just this connection that was beyond this world. And I went to talk to him, which was supposed to be about a 45-minute appointment. It ended up, I think I was there for 2-3 hours because
That'll
the
happen.
space there is gorgeous and his energy is the whole team, the community there is great. Um, can you tell us a little bit about the center and who's there and how it all works? Lisa's going to put in the feed, that you can be found through the Facebook page, the Center for Higher Living, also the phone number. But tell us a little bit about what you and Chip have co-created at the center.
So it's a beautiful story the way it started. I'll try to sum it up quickly. A couple years after I graduated, I had this vision of a community that was centered around a wellness center, and I'm like, wow, this is a grand idea. I'm like, I don't even know how to start this. So I met up with Chip, and I was like, hey, I have this idea for. He's like, let me stop you. I had a vision like a week ago about opening up a wellness center, and my mind was blown. And I'm like, that's what I was going to tell you. So he really started running with it. He's got a lot of business knowledge and he knows what he's doing. So I'm learning a lot from him in that sense. So he started with Down to Earth, which is his gift shop, is his holistic gift shop, which I love. The energy in that is just, I could just sit there and I just look around and I'm just like, oh, I want all this stuff.
Mhm.
Um, So he started with that, and then he started opening up classes. Some of the classes we have Reiki, we have shamanic Reiki, we have integrated healing arts, soul workshops, functioning anatomy for licensed massage therapists. We have meditation Mondays. I do qigong classes there. We have fire ceremonies, which are just as intense as it sounds.
Uh-huh.
But it's amazing soul work, and that's really what the center is about. It's about the soul. We work the body, we work on the mind, but a lot of it is soul work, and the people who are drawn there for
That's right.
always for a reason.
That's right. As I said, we're live, and of course the phone rings, and so I apologize for that. But the space is beautiful there. When you first, you walk up the stairs and into the store, there are so many beautiful gemstones, and I know there's an egg that my co-public, that Lisa, is in love with. There's an egg there that Chip has. So you can buy your incense, you can buy your gemstones, anything really that you need on your healing journey, you can find there. Are you beginning to reopen in light of the changes? Tell us a little bit about that.
Yep, we are doing a soft open this weekend, and for the first 4 days, we're offering free massage. So if you want to check out our Facebook, we are offering free massage because I think something that Chip and I agreed on very early on is that we would love to get to a point where we offer free massage regularly, because as much as it pays my bills, I don't think massage should be as expensive as it is. I think people need to experience
Mhm.
compassionate touch, and finances should never, ever, ever get in the way of that. And
I ran my reflexology business like that. I ran it,
yeah,
of course, we need to eat. I understand that. But
right,
there
yeah,
was such a passion within myself too, to be sure that each person who is looking to experience these holistic modalities and alternative ways of being and doing have the opportunity without having to decide between putting dinner on the table and caring for themselves in that
right.
heart, mind, body, spirit, as you said. So free massage, that's awesome this weekend. Let us know if there's any way that we can help you do that, sharing it on the websites, whatever you need us to do. Now, you mentioned Qigong, and Lisa and I experienced the Qi revolution this past year. It was intense,
Yeah,
life changing. Can you
love
tell us
it.
a little bit? Are you teaching virtually Qigong right now? What's happening with that
No,
aspect of?
that's not a bad idea. Maybe we'll look into that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right now we're doing we were doing every Wednesday. It's more one-on-one classes right now for people who are signing up that way, but it's just a beautiful way to breathe. And
Mm,
what I found was so beautiful about Qigong is that you wouldn't think to breathe the way that we do unless somebody was telling you to do it. And I'm like, it's just putting such mindfulness and such awareness into the breath, and then how you feel afterwards of just taking these big breaths and allowing the energy and the oxygen to flow through your body. So it's just something so simple, but if you didn't have somebody telling you this,
right,
you'd be like, well, why would I breathe like that?
right,
So it's incredible. It's
right.
so simple, which I love
Me too.
simplicity.
Me
Um,
too.
but and I love guiding people. There's a lot of little things that I throw into my classes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a beautiful dance. Is how I feel qigong, and it's a dance that I can do. I love yoga, but there's something very special about qigong and the ability that I am able to participate in qigong that I'm not able to do with yoga, given some different old injuries and
sure,
whatever. But
sure,
qigong really does it for me.
yeah,
Um, and you being able to, like you said, facilitate and guide, I mean, that's a gift right there. That's a gift right there. So thank you for doing that. Keep us posted as you begin to get your classes back up. And if you do decide to take something virtually, let us know because I'll be there.
Awesome.
And yeah, we're evolving. Everything is evolving.
Yeah.
So the store where you're doing your soft open, thank you for that. I'm excited. The What other types of services? I know you have Heather there doing reflexology. Is
Yep.
that going to start to gently all come back together too as we reemerge?
Yep. June 17th. So tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And for the 4 days after that, we're offering, like I said, free massages. I think reflexology is in there, but we're just reopening up so that people can just start to feel and start to live again, start to get cared for again. And that's especially this pandemic. I think it's even more imperative right now that we keep focus of our personal journeys and our personal growth. It's throwing a wrench into a lot of our mixes, but this is how we grow. We get stronger,
That's right.
and we can't lose track of taking care of ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves, but we need to be able to take care of this and take care of this and this and just the whole thing, because
Keep it in alignment.
yep, it's
Keep
the
it in alignment, and it's a process. And when I first started on this journey of recovery 10 years ago, we spoke a little bit about, I literally dove into, the rooms, the AA, this and that. And there was something missing. There was something missing. So then I went to the spirituality and I found that. And then there was something missing and I found the Qigong. So it really is a holistic process and a holistic journey where there's so many different parts to integrate into. And the Center for Higher Living has all those parts all neatly packed in there to where you can even go and get your incense, like I said, beautiful jewelry with the energy of Chip, the passion, with your passion and everybody else's. The space is beautiful.
you feel it. You feel it when you walk in there.
Oh my gosh, you don't want to leave. I don't.
Sorry.
That's okay.
And that's the energy that we've cultivated. He's done a lot of changes in the place before it finally settled into this, and every single item, every piece of artwork on the wall, every table, every pillow, it's chosen, for the best reason. So
Yeah. Now, is Chip going to be offering the integrated healing arts program? Is that still evolving?
yes, it is. Yep.
I can't wait to get back to it. I was starting and then winter happened first.
Right.
And then, the changes in our world. So I'm looking forward to getting back into that also. You had talked about you have some groups going on. Are those still happening? The women's support groups?
Yep.
And the male support groups. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how we can find out more?
And we have a support group for frontline workers, which I think is absolutely essential for essential workers. That can be found on the website, on Facebook. And any questions, you can call the center. You can give me a call if you find my number. I can give you more information about that. But yeah, we're trying to set those up. I forget the name of the lady who hosts the female support group, but it's amazing.
Okay. We'll go to we know it's there. We know it's there and we know where to find it. And that's what's important. And you being the voice to bring us that is awesome. So as we begin, we know we have to adhere to the guidelines and the precautions, but I know within my heart of hearts that even underneath the masks and underneath whatever has to be done to keep everybody safe, that the vibration and love that you and Chip and your center have created it's palpable. Like there's no masking that, right? No masking that. And no masking the importance of that personal touch and personal interaction that we're slowly going back into. One of the most things I missed the most was hugging people. I miss it. I know. I miss hugging people.
I know.
So slowly and safely, we're going to be able to do this, and it's because of business owners like Chip and and yourself putting together everything that's needed to move forward. Because sometimes, you may even, it's hard. I'm going to just say it's hard. As a reflexologist, I looked at that guidelines and I went, oh my goodness. So bless you and Chip and your
Yeah.
team for just pushing through and pushing through and pushing through and keeping with the mission, you know, of making an impact, making a difference, and showing up for our world. And that is exactly what EPIC is about too. And I knew when I talked to Chip that this was going to be something that is going to evolve and evolve. So thank you, thank you, thank you. As we begin to wind down, can you just tell us a little bit about what you foresee as yourself as a chiropractor and how you see everything evolving for you? Where, like, time frame? Tell us a little bit more about you, and then we'll finish up.
Yeah, absolutely. It took me a while to figure out a path. I always struggled with purpose in life. After
Mm,
high school, I was like, I don't know what I want to go to school for, so I'm not going to do it. And it took me 7 years until I went to Connecticut Center for Massage Therapy, which was a step in the right direction, but I still felt like there was a bigger calling for me. Um, Throughout that time, I just worked on developing myself and who I was. Um, and it was always out of love. And I don't say that with any pat on my back, but I think my mom said it, I told you before, my mom said that in order to be a doctor, you want that approachability,
yeah.
and you don't want to come off cold or whatever. And I'm like, that's what I feel that massage therapy has developed in me, is the ability to meet anyone and everyone, and just meet them where they're at, and figure out a way to help you, whether it's mental, physical, spiritual or emotional. Um, and honestly, and what I came to find was that some people want to see a degree on the wall, and I'm like, I will go get that if it means that you trust me. Like, I want you to trust me, because sometimes we ask people to get to a very vulnerable place, whether it's energy work, healing, or even massage. Get it on my table. Um,
Mm,
and you want to have that trust. You want to have that trust from people to think that this person, this worker, is truly has my best in mind, and there's no strings attached, there's no manipulation. It's not about the money, it's about caring for somebody, and that's how we need to lead. We need to lead out of love, and we need to be the light. We need to be the example to people, because there's a lot of skeptics out there. People have been burned in the past, and I want to be able to meet those people and say, that's not always going to be the case. There needs to be healing, and you need to trust so that you can become the best version of yourself.
mhm,
And that's
mhm.
what I hope to do, with chiropractic work. I want to be able to work on so many people throughout the week. That's fulfilling to me, is just
I love it.
talking to people and just hearing what they say, and just figuring out different sorts of therapy for how to help them, whether it's counseling or chiropractic work or massage or Reiki or you name it,
All of it.
however I can help, that's what I want to do.
That's beautiful. Bless you. Thank you for showing up in this world as you. And thank you for showing up today on behalf of the center. Um,
Yeah.
Chip did well. He's doing well. You know, I see your light as he saw your light, and yeah, I feel very connected, and I feel very blessed that you've shared your story and
Thank
your
you.
dreams and your goals, which no doubt you'll get there. And if there's any way that we can help from the EPIC platform or myself personally, please let me know. Please, when you see Chip, if you can hug him, give him a hug for me. If you can't, give him a fist bump, whatever it is.
We haven't stopped hugging. We
Yeah,
haven't.
good, good, good. I didn't think so. He's a rebel. I love him. I love him. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And
Thank
as
you.
we begin to wrap it up, I just want to thank again our community for sticking with us for being part of the Epic interviews, for being part of this mission and vision of Epic. Thanks, Center for Higher Living and Down to Earth. If you get a chance, check out Chip and his crew through the Facebook page. Give them a call using the number we posted. Reach out. They're there for you to help empower and inspire you and your family and our community. So as I begin to wind down, don't forget, I will be silent. Imagine. Well, I won't be on Facebook. I can't imagine Samantha being silent. But I won't be doing the Epic interviews because I'm going to be just learning and being saturated with new information to bring each business owner, tools and tips to help build their business, communities, resources. I'm coming back more driven. And where's my little sign that I was flopping around here? As always, I got to get one that says "Peace out, Epic Scout." But for today, it is hell yeah. I will be back on Monday. Thank you. Peace out, Epic Scouts. Thank you.